Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about 20th and 21st century multimedia forms. The emergence of the Filipino opera started to take shape during the middle part of the 19th century. Foreign performers, including instrumental virtuoso, as well as opera singers and Spanish zarzuela performers, came to the country to perform for enthusiastic audiences. Let us first tackle opera. What is opera? Opera is an art and music form in which singers and musicians perform a dramatic work combining text, or what we call al libretto, and a musical score, usually in an elaborate theatrical setting. It incorporates many of the elements of spoken theater, such as acting, scenery, costumes, and sometimes includes dance. The performance is typically given in an opera house, cultural center, theater, or auditorium. It is accompanied by an orchestra or smaller musical ensemble. The dialogue is entirely sung and not spoken. Next, Philippine local theaters. Ito po yung mga matatagpuan po na mga theaters po dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Una po is yung Teatro Zorilla or Zorilla. Teatro Zorilla or Zorilla is also known as Dulaang Zorilla sa Maynila. It was a prominent theater in the Philippines. First Filipino opera is said to have been Sandugong Panaginip by Pedro Paterno and presented in Zorilla Theater on August 2, 1902. Next is the Manila Grand Opera House. It was the country's most popular theater in 1900s, both built on the corner of Doroteo Jose Street and Avenida, formerly the Metro's center of entertainment. The Manila Grand Opera House famously held the stage for important political, historical, and cultural events in its glory days. Hanggang ngayon, ando pa rin yung Manila Grand Opera House. Next is Metropolitan Theater. The building was designed by the Filipino architect Juan Arellano, who stated that he drew the plans for the building with the praise on the wings of song in mind. The theater was inaugurated on December 10, 1931 with a capacity of 1670 or 1670 and 846 orchestra, 116 in lounge, and 708 in balcony. Ganun po siya kalaki. Next is Príncipe Alfonso Theater. In 1862, the Teatro del Príncipe Alfonso XII was built within Plaza Arroceros near the present-day Metropolitan Theater. This theater stood until 1876 when the old theater was burned down. It was in 1924, during the American colonial period, that the idea of constructing a theater in Manila came about. Then, ayan po yung picture niya. Opera is a part of the Western classical music form and tradition. As locals being exposed to Western art and music, Filipino also realized their inner talents and passion for the opera. The themes ripe for voicing their own sentiments about love of country and longing for independence from colonial rule. The Philippines boasts of this art form and has been lucky enough to stage production shown not only locally but internationally as well. Then, original Philippine operas. Letter A or number 1, La Loba Negra or the Black She-Wolf. This is one of the novels that greatly influenced Dr. Jose Rizal's ideals. It was written by Father Jose Burgos. It is actually subversive melodrama. La Loba is a 3-act Filipino opera and Act 1 and Act 2 are based on history. Act 3 is based on a legend attributed to Father Jose Burgos, one of the 3 martyred priests The music was composed by national artist Francisco Feliciano with libretto by soprano Fides Cuyugan Asensio. Next, number 2, letter B, Noli Me Tangere, Touch Me Not, the opera. The 3-act opera Noli Me Tangere was composed by national artist Felipe Padilla de Leon with libretto by national artist Guillermo Tolentino. It premiered in 1957 at the Far Eastern University Auditorium. The cast included Juanita Javier Torres as Maria Clara, Don David as Ibarra, Fides Cuyugan Asensio as Sisa, Milo Cristobal as Padre Damaso, and Morlin Daram as the director. Next, El Filibusterismo, the opera. The 3-act opera was composed by national artist Felipe de Leon in 1970 with libretto in Filipino by Anthony Morley. The cast included Fides Cuyugan Asensio as Paulita, Constancio Bernardo as Simon, and Irmo Potenciano as Julie. It was staged at the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Next, Philippine Ballet. What is ballet? Ballet, it is a performance in which a story is told without words by using movements or using body movement and facial expression. The lack of spoken words or sung lyrics is more than made up by the creative steps and arm gestures of the dancers. Their facial expressions and body movements add more meaning to the story being revealed. Their facial expressions and body movement add more meaning to the story being revealed. The performance is further enhanced by colorful costumes, elaborate sets, visual suggestive music, and synchronized choreography. Together, the dance or ballet production makes a complete drama by itself without a single word being spoken. What are the original Filipino ballets? Original Filipino ballets vividly present folktales and local fables, as well as epics from neighboring regions. Such Filipino ballet productions have evoked wide enthusiasm from people of all ages. They have been added to the repertory of Philippine dance companies to supplement the Western classical ballets. Example, Tatlong Kwento ni Lola Basyang. A ballet adaptation of Severino Reyes folktales or mga kwento ni Lola Basyang. It was meant to instill and rekindle the interest of Filipino youth in the beauty, richness, and values found in Philippine literature. The typical storytelling scene shows a grandmother Lola Basyang on a rocking chair, with her grandchildren gathered around and listening to her fascinating tales. 2 episodes of such stories were presented by Ballet Manila with Lisa Macuja Elizalde as the company's executive director and prima ballerina. Ito po yung mga example po ng stories po na Lola Basyang. Number 1, ang kapatid ng Tatlong Maria. It is about a hero's fantastic journey to different kingdoms in pursuit of his bewitched sisters. Number 2, ang Mahiwagang Violin, local version of the Pied Piper tale where the main character mesmerizes his followers through the music of his violin. Number 3, ang Prinsipe ng Mga Ibon, a love story where a princess falls in love with a bird. Next, the second episode, ni Lola Basyang. Number 1, ang Palasyo ng Mga Duwende, a romantic adventure about heroine named Yani whose heart is as beautiful as her appearance. Then number 2, 12 Masasayang Prinsesa, a romantic fantasy about 12 daughters of the king. Then the princesses secretly leave their bedroom at night to travel to an enchanted land and dance with the princess. Number 3, Anting Anting, a horror comedy in which the cowardly hero Juan tries to overcome his fears in order to win his love. Next, letter B, Rama Hari. Ramahari is translated as King Rama. Is the Philippine adaptation of the Indian epic Ramayana set to music, drama, and dance. The story revolves around Rama, the avatar and incarnation of Hindu god Vishnu, and his wife Sita. They are banished from their kingdom for 14 years, plotted by the mother of one of Rama's four brothers to keep him from becoming the next king. Next, musical plays. Musical plays is a form of theatrical presentation that is composed of a combination of song, spoken dialogue, acting, and dancing. In the Philippines, musical play is more than a Broadway, in the West End relying mostly on adaptation of novels, literary works, or biographical sketches of famous artists. The first major Broadway musical was Showboat. The first major Broadway musical was Showboat, which featured the popular mode of transport in the American frontier. Siamese Royalty in The King and I, then English Aristocracy in My Fair Lady, Austrian History in The Sound of Music, then Medieval English Tragedy in Camelot. Here is the interracial gang rivalry and romance in West Side Story. Then, next is Lea Salonga on Broadway. One Filipino artist who attained international status on both London's West End and Broadway is Lea Salonga. She is best known for her portrayal of Kim in the musical Miss Saigon, a role for which she won the prestigious Tony Award for Theatre in the USA and the Laurence Olivier Award in London. She also garnered the Drama Desk and Outer Critics Circle Awards for the same role in the USA. Salonga is the first Filipina to have won various international awards for a single role. Kaya sikat na sikat si Lea Salonga. Miss Saigon is a musical by Claude Michel Schonberg and Alain Boublil, with lyrics by Richard Maltby Jr. It is a modern adaptation of Giacomo Puccini's opera Adam Butterfly, which also tells the tragic tale of a doomed romance wherein an Asian woman is abandoned by her Caucasian lover. The setting of the plot is relocated to the 1970s Saigon during the Vietnam War, with Madame Butterfly's love story between an American lieutenant and a Japanese geisha modified into a romance between an American soldier and a Vietnamese bar girl. The Phantom of the Opera. The Phantom of the Opera is a Broadway musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Richard Stilgoe, with lyrics by Charles Hart and music by Lloyd Webber. It is based on the novel The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. The Phantom of the Opera is one of the longest-running Broadway musical of all time. The story focuses on a beautiful singer, Christine Day, as she is seduced by a mysterious, disfigured musical genius known as the Phantom of the Opera. Next is Les Miserables. Les Miserables is known as Les Mis. Is a musical composed in 1980 by French composer Claude Michel Schonberg, with libretto by Alain Boublil. It is based on the novel Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. It is perhaps the most famous of French musicals and one of the most famous musicals performed worldwide. Musical plays in the Philippines. Number 1 is Andres Bonifacio, Ang Dakilang Anak Pawis. Number 2, Atang Dulang May Musika. Number 3, Cathy, the Musical. Number 3, Florante at Laura, the Musical. Number 4, Daragang Magayon. Number 5, No Limit Tangere. Number 6, El Filibusterismo. Number 7, Magsimula Ka, the Musical. And that's all for today. Thank you.